Art. It comes in so many different forms that there is no simple definition to what it really is. Music, theater, literature, design, and fashion. These are all forms of art, yet they all represent something very different. Those in the IB school system might know the pain of choosing what to do for their personal projects. But truly, only one thing ever drew my attention: fashion. The glory, the prestige, the beauty, and the strange. Fashion lives within our society and is commonly overlooked. Fashion on the surface is what we wear, but it defines us, defines the people. So for my project, I decided to dig deeper and search for the origins of fashion in my culture. My project largely revolves around the developments of the teapot in hopes of creating a garment that reflects both the past and the present in one piece. Therefore, I designed a garment that uses traditional teapot fabric while having a modern silhouette for the shape of the garment. I have designed multiple different versions of the product. However, I was never really happy by how they turned out. So, I chose this as my final design for my project. First, I cut out the top of the dress using the sewing pattern I had made from used fabric. I then pinned it to the base and cut it out, following the shape. And from this, I turned it into this.
Now, I can't lie, the sewing process took me quite a while, especially because of how difficult each of the seams and sewing lines could be. I definitely didn't expect it to take up so much of my time. However, I am very happy with how it turned out. Now, even though this is just the top bodice of the dress, there were certain difficulties that I faced, especially in the seam lines that I didn't expect because it kept fraying and I didn't have the proper materials. However, the final product, I think, definitely still worked out, and I was able to hide the imperfections and was still able to have a final product that looked somewhat of how I imagined it. However, I do think there were definitely areas I could improve on in terms of like the details, the shape, the size, like those niche things that I definitely think I should work on in order to further improve it. But considering that this was sort of my first attempt at a dress, I think that I did do better than I'd expected, especially making a dress from scratch. And I think this opened up a lot of opportunities for myself to learn from and to develop my sewing and design skills. And I would definitely love to try it again.